Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Coming with another lesson. I was supposed to go out and preach the gospel. Didn't get a chance to do it, so I'm in the house. And we'll go over a few scriptures with my viewers on YouTube and whoever is going to get this video. This is 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. It say, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communication have light with darkness?" So this is what the scripture is saying. Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, because there is nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If you in the truth, or so-called the truth, you got to get together with the people that believe in this doctrine right here, because this is what's going to sustain you from the judgment that the Lord is going to bring forth to America, aka Babylon. So this is what we must do as a nation to be able to sustain ourselves from the Lord's judgment, which is the Yahweh Shaphat, which is the Most High's judgment. You got to come together and believe, pair up with people that believe. As you see the chart, the 12 tribes of Yasha'Allah, Israel, African American or Black Americans, which is Judah, West Indians, Jamaicans, Haitians, Levi, Dominicans, Simeon, Guatemala to Panama, Zebulon, Puerto Ricans, Ephraim, Cuban, Manasseh, North American Indians, Gad, Seminole Indians, Reuben, Argentinians to Chileans, Naphtali, Colombians to Uruguay, Asher, Mexicans, so-called Issachar. So you brothers that's on this, if you see yourself on there, descending on your father's side, you got to come and pair with brothers that believe in the same doctrine. You can't be coming with nobody that's under a different doctrine, because you're not going to convince the gangster if they don't believe in what the scriptures say. So from there, we're going to go to Matthew 15 and 14. Matthew 15 and 14. Matthew 15 and 14. This is the book of Matthew 15, verse 14. "Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch." So the brothers that are Israelites but don't believe in the Bible, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Let them do whatever they're going to do, because the Most High got a remnant of who He's going to save. So let me get that over. It say, "Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch." Now in this case, Yahweh Shai is talking about the Pharisees, I believe, in this chapter. But that can pair up to brothers who don't even know that they Israelites, or brothers that know they Israelites that don't follow the way of the Israelites. So keep that in mind, Israel. Keep that in mind. From there, we're going to go to Proverbs 21 and 16. Proverbs 21 and 16. Proverbs 21 and 16, and it reads, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." So the brother that remain in that, let me read that again. The brother that wandereth out of the way of understanding. So you trying to do what you doing, you know what I'm saying, and not doing what the Most High required Israel to do. You know what I'm saying? You wandering out of the way of understanding. You're not even trying to get the knowledge no more. You doing your own thing. It's saying, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." So that's what's going to end up to him. He's going to go back into the world. Or if he had the understanding and then fall off, he loses the understanding of his heritage, being a Hebrew Israelite, you know. From with that, which the heritage is keeping the Most High laws. So if you stop keeping the laws and stuff like that of the Most High with the faith of Yahweh Shai, and you start going back into the world doing what you was doing before you got into the truth, you in the congregation of the dead. You with the blind, you with the dead. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High require that we come back to Him, to His laws, man. So with that, I'm gonna go to Revelations, the chapter 14. Revelation chapter 14. I always say Revelations, but it's really Revelation. Revelation 14 and 12. Revelation 14 and 12. It says, here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. So this is what we must do. We have to have patience. This thing ain't going. America's not going to be destroyed in one day. The Lord has to set up the prophecies for us to be able to be. He wants us to be ready, basically. You know what I'm saying? And we not ready fully as a nation. We got a lot of people that's waking up, but at the same time, the Lord don't do stuff in one day. You know what I'm saying? It takes, the Most High is always planning on what He's going to do. So while He's going to plan on what He's going to do, we must rehearse the righteous acts and come back to the Most High by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So with that, I'm going to close out on that. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, to my YouTube subscribers. So press that button and subscribe to my page and support the ministry. And Lord willing, I will be on the streets tomorrow preaching the gospel of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Shalom.